Hi everyone, today is Sunday, July 13th, 2025, and this is your reading for today. As I shuffle, I'm going to ask for the message that we need to hear in order for us to align with the highest version of ourselves. I'm going to start with a card from the Dream Oracle deck to open up today's reading. I'm going to set the intention to be able to bring through the necessary information, the information that we need to hear, the lessons that we need to learn and understand more deeply. Okay, so we've got family. Explore your sacred root system. Ooh, so this is a deep one. Feels like it's going to be a deep reading today. Deep readings about conditioning, cycles, old beliefs. Also, we have to definitely look on the other end of the spectrum of this too and honor all the things that we have been taught that work, that have allowed us to have these incredible and wonderful experiences, the ways in which abundance has shown up in our life because of the things that we were taught. All right, so let's see what we've got here. So let's see, we've got the Lovers reversed, relationship, and you notice the corresponding colors here of purple, meaning your connection to higher consciousness, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. Acknowledgement that this is a message coming straight from higher consciousness, from spirit guides. This is pure guidance here, and this is definitely a chance and opportunity to take a look at yourself, to see if you are actually living the life that you have wanted to create, or if you have created a life that reflects old conditionings. Are you continuing the path of those who came before you without even recognizing it? So those are some definitely reflective questions to think about as we move into this reading. We've got the Six of Swords. So definitely your thoughts are beginning to understand that these cycles have been taught to you. These old beliefs, these old cycles have been taught to you from those who came before you. And so now you are wanting and thinking about ways in which you can start moving in your own authentic direction. And that's what the Six of Swords indicates here, is that your thoughts are beginning to wander in a sense. They are beginning to notice the ways in which following what has been taught no longer works for you. You are starting to ask for more. Notice that you can have more. And it appears to you in little instances and little experiences where you realize that, what if my life is supposed to, or what if I'm supposed to experience life on a different level, in a different way, I want to say more, but I also know it's not in a selfish way. It's not about accumulating from a place of scarcity, but it's understanding that there's so much more out there for you to seek, to see, to understand, to experience, to learn. And the way that you have currently been living is keeping your life kind of narrow. Almost, I feel a sense of boredom here. But it's also like complacency too, like really wanting to move and feel vital and alive. I feel that's what the asking is. And we've got the Death card, beckoning us to let go of what isn't working and bring in what is. This is definitely a significant pathway, a significant journey in your life, a transitioning period of old and new. It's definitely very guided from above, so you can trust that this is happening in perfect timing, as it should. So try not to fight too much against it and flow with it, trusting that this is supposed to happen this way, that on a higher level you had asked for change, for evolution, and for growth. And that's exactly what is going to present itself to you moving forward. Now, I'm going to ask the specifics on this because this feels very narrow. It almost feels like there is a particular cycle that is playing out, that you have been taught from authority figures before you or in your life, which is why the child shows up. So it could be your parent, it could be any kind of family member, somebody that you were close to that had a big impact on you, influenced you, and maybe you are not too conscious about how influential that person actually was in your life. Okay, so I'm asking, what cycle? So we've got the King of Cups. The Ten of Coins. And the King of Swords reversed. This definitely indicates the deep emotional turmoil that you have been experiencing in relationship to your family, regarding abundance and how you have created your life based on a limited belief system around abundance. And the thoughts that you have been cycling, the ones that continue to tell you that it's almost like you want the things that you talk against or that you push against. In other words, when you see somebody who is wealthy, you say, well, they just so happen to be lucky, or they were given money from their parents, or they are a trust fund baby. There's no positivity within the way that you see other people who have what you actually truly want deep inside your heart. And you have been too afraid, whether it's guilt, whether it's shame, to admit that actually this is how abundant that you want to feel. That is the essence of the life that you want to create. You have learned these limiting beliefs and behaviors from your family and from those who have raised you. And while there is nothing wrong with that, your mind understands, your heart understands, actually your whole being understands that you deserve more than this, but you need to shift your perspective and begin talking for, not against, what you want, and feeling into the essence of what you want to create. In other words, when you start seeing people out there who have the things that you have and who have the life you believe you want to have, begin to look at that and appreciate the fact that it's being shown to you. When things are being shown to you, you are definitely in the vibratory frequency of being able to bring that into your life. Appreciate is what I keep on getting here. When you can appreciate the things that you hold away from yourself, you actually call them closer. So I'm going to pull a guidance card on this, and I'm going to ask for guidance moving forward. Okay, so our guidance moving forward here is power of attraction. So this is significant because, like I was saying, appreciate the things that you are noticing around you that you want to experience more of in your life. When you see wealth, when you see abundance flowing around you, even if it's not happening directly to you, just know that you have attracted that. Whatever you appreciate, you attract more of, like I was saying in the beginning. And so continue to follow that. Continue to follow those steps of appreciating, of noticing, of tuning your frequency to abundance. And remember that abundance can reveal itself in many, many different ways. I hope you were able to draw something valuable from today's reading. Have a great day.